99 years old, he'd be just an old preacher who preached great sermons. His martyrdom is power.
His martyrdom is power. You heard it there. 50 years after Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was shot and killed, people around the country gather to observe the civil rights leader's legacy as it continues today.
And that's a lesson that some people who met him as children have come to appreciate decades later. 9 on your sides. Tom McKee is live with a first-person story of then and now. Tom.
Well, that's a lesson that's also being learned here at the Freedom Center. Program just getting underway. Where do we go from here? Of course, the people here know all about Dr. King's greatness, but sometimes there might be others who are in the midst of that and don't necessarily realize it. It takes years to fully understand the lessons and to live those. Case in point, Peterson Mingo, who had a chance encounter with Dr. King back in 1964. Dr. Martin Luther King was a frequent visitor to Cincinnati in the early 1960s, especially Zion Baptist Church in Avondale. He left quite an impression on people, some of whom did not realize it at the time, among them Pastor Peterson Mingo. He surveyed the church parking lot Wednesday where he and friends were playing basketball in 1964. Dr. King wanted to talk to them, so he joined the game.
He wasn't that coordinated, but he was playing with basketball with the kids.
Mingo didn't think anything of it. He was 15 years old.
As a matter of fact, I don't even remember what he said, I was just, dag, I want to get back out there, going to shoot me some hoops.
But Dr. King did not let that stop him.
I was impressed, by the way he spoke. He got your attention, even if you didn't know the importance at the time of what he was saying.
As he grew, Mingo knew he had missed a golden opportunity to get some of Dr. King's wisdom, but he soon realized his life's work of helping others was inspired by the civil rights leader.
I knew the importance, of the work he was doing. I knew the things that he was up against, and I knew the progress that was being made on behalf of our generation.
That's the lesson learned by Erica King Betts, vice president of the MLK Coalition of Cincinnati. She won't forget his message of equality, freedom, and justice.
Never take that for granted. Make sure that we exercise every freedom that was available to us, going to school, getting a good quality education, and also instilling those values in our children.
Now, Pastor Peterson Mingo has been very, very inspired by Dr. King. As I said, he's a pastor. He's also been a street outreach advocate for the Cincinnati Human Relations Commission, and basically, he joined the Fred Shuttlesworth chapter of the Southern Christian Leadership Congress, which council which Dr. King had basically backed for many, many years. He's now in that group an executive vice president. Inspiration all the way. Tom McKee, 9 on your side, live at the Freedom Center downtown.
Tom, thank you. And for more